Good day everyone! Welcome to Math with Teacher Justin. On today's topic, we're going to multiply rational expression.
Here are the steps in multiplying rational expressions. So first step is write each numerator and denominator in factored form. Step 2. Cancel out any numerator factor with any matching denominator factor. Step 3. Multiplying the numerators and the denominators. And last one is to simplify if possible. Now let's proceed to our examples. For example, we are going to multiply this to rational expression. So first thing that we need to do is to factor our numerators and denominators. So first is, let's identify what factoring type we're going to use for our numerators and denominator. For the first one, we have x squared minus x minus 6. So we can factor this using quadratic trinomial case number 1. For our denominator, we will use common monomial factoring. For the second rational expression, for the numerator, okay, we can just simply factor that. For the denominator, we can use difference of two squares or dots. Okay, now let's factor our rational expression. Okay, so for our numerator, we have x minus 3 times x plus 2, and the denominator of that one is x, factor out x, and then the other factor will be x plus 2. For our second rational expression, it is multiplied to, we will just copy x squared over, let's apply difference of 2 square, over x plus 3 x minus 3. And this is my favorite part. We now proceed to cancellation. Let's cancel all the common factor that is present in our numerator and denominator. So we have x minus 3, cancel, cancel. Then we have x plus 2, cancel, cancel. Then we have x, cancel, but we are just going to cancel our exponent. So we will have x raised to 1. Now, after that, we will now copy the remaining factor. So this will be equal to x over x plus 3. Now, can we simplify this? If we cannot simplify that, this will be our final answer. Okay. Let's have another example. So for example, we're going to multiply this to rational expression. So first thing that we need to do is to get the factored form of our numerators and denominator. So let's identify what factoring type are we going to use. For our numerator, we can use perfect square trinomial. For the denominator of our first rational expression, we can use common monomial factoring. For our second numerator, we will use common monomial factoring. And for our second denominator, we are also going to use common monomial factoring, and maybe we can still simplify that. Okay, so now let's proceed to factoring each part of our rational expression. So for our first factored form, which is y minus 2 times y minus 2, and the denominator, get the greatest common factor, it is 2. It will be, get the greatest common factor, it will be equal to 2. So our other factor is 3y minus 1. It is multiplied to our second rational expression. Let's get the factored form. So our numerator will be 2 times y plus 2. And our denominator, 3. Now we have y squared minus 4. Now, if you can observe, we can still factor y squared minus 4. We can use difference of 2 squares. So let's factor. So we can now have y plus 2 times y minus 2. And then after that, we can now cancel our common factor that is present in our numerator and denominator. So cancel out y minus 2, y minus 2, y plus 2, and y plus 2, and also our numerical coefficient, which is 2 and 2. Then we can now proceed to multiplying the numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. So we will have y minus 2 all over 3 times y minus 1. Okay, we can simplify if possible. If we cannot simplify, then it is our final answer. And this will be our final answer. Okay, if you want, you can expand your final answer. You can write it in this form: y minus 2 all over 9y minus 3. Either way, they are just the same. Alright.
Now that you already know how to multiply rational expressions, it is your turn to try it. Please click the link in our description box below in order for you to test your skill. That's it for today. Again, I'm Teacher Justin. Goodbye, God bless, and stay safe. See you on my next video.